Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Here we have our oat field ready to be harvested, all de-weeded. It's not the most perfect fertilization because it is the choppy bits. Same with over here as well, but we still have some time before we need to harvest this. Because yeah, what we need to do is we need to get these trees sorted before the next time we put a crop in, so that we can just put a crop right in. I really think this will be it could be one big field, but we shall see. Anyways, what's going on here? Lettuce not for sale yet, mate. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? It's probably this, yeah. I've noticed that happens when I've had this parked there. If it's parked too close to the road. Watch, yeah. That's quite funny. Well, we will need this anyways for the harvest. So we might as well just get it out. And we'll head over that way, yeah. So I was doing some thinking, and this silo is probably far too small for our farm now. I'm going to really have a see once we start this harvest. That will really give us an idea as to whether or not it is too small, but we shall see. I don't know, maybe it's not. It really depends, but look at the canola as well is coming. But if this is one big field, I think we will need it, especially if we have this ready to harvest soon as well, before we're ready to sell the before we're ready to sell whatever we harvest, really. So yeah, we will probably look at a new silo as well. This one's good, but it's just small now, so I think it's time to look at a different one. And I do have a few in mind. I did find a few smaller, but not too small. And beautiful. The lorry's holding up the traffic, which is exactly what we want. Put the beacons on anyways. And then we got to go back, grab the tractor and header. So I'll just turn those off, find... Oh wow, so many now. There we go. Right. Yeah, I would like to relocate a few things. The silo, upgrade the silo, relocate the greenhouse. I think we should have a few of them. If we are going to do it, I think we should have like 3 of them possibly in a nice row. We don't really have to access the inside of it, so they can be... Why is this going so slow? Is this heavy? We can fit through here though. Yeah, I think if we can... yeah, I think that would be good. Make it more worth it, you know what I mean? Get 3 greenhouses of the same. Of the same is fine. We do have yard space as well, so that's really good for it along that side, especially if we get rid of the chickens, because we are going to relocate them to this area. Okay, so I'll probably just reverse in front, make it a bit easier for us to deal with this process. Oh wow, that is perfect. What's going on? Oh, invisible collision. Hello? That's very strange. Why are we stuck? I'm going to try it with the lorry here. Yeah, I don't know why we've gotten so stuck. Just park this here as well. So the firewood also can be relocated. That's something else that we're going to look into relocating, because we don't want to do it here anymore. We want to put this field right up to the house and just have the house as somewhere to sleep, really. It was there. There we go. Oh, there is a collision. You can see it. Oh my gosh, no, it's not a collision. It's bloody attached. Oh no. Right, that was very strange. We were... Wow. Oh, R.I.P. 2 litres of canola. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, sorry there, mate. Sorry. Just having some extreme technical difficulties for some reason. Right, we'll leave that there. That should be fine. Sorry, mate. Have a little patience. Thank you very much. We might as well start on this side here. So we'll get opened up, fired up, and we are off. Get in the oat in. Get in. And we do, yeah, we can do the straw as well. Deal with the straw. Very good. It's always very nice to do a harvest. Yeah, this is a bit funny of like the way the camera sits on this particular harvester is a bit funny because it's a bit high up, isn't it? But it's still good. It's still good, and it very likely going to receive an upgrade as well. It's very likely it could. We'll use it for as long as we can, but with the money coming in that we know is coming in, we're going to have enough that we can, yeah, absolutely buy a new one, upgrade to an even bigger harvester, because we'll need it. Once we get this as one big field, you know how long that's going to take to harvest? We really should consider that for the nearish future. But, as I say, I am really enjoying this one. It's a bit slower, so we'll just put on cruise. But the nice thing is we now have this plot as well, so we can start working on trees there. Once the harvest is done, we will have, of course, the canola and then the soybeans to harvest, so we will have lots of harvesting to do, which is why I say I think we need a new silo, especially once we finish this harvest. Will give us a good idea, because the oat does yield more than canola and soybeans, so if we have lots of oat, you know, then that's something to consider, getting a new silo, I mean. Go, and then we'll be able to get it all baled. I don't think we'll faff with canola straw. I don't know if it's an option. Ah, bloody Nora, I've just noticed now the forecast, that must be new. That must be a fresh update for a few hours away. So I'm just going to get level here and check it. Check the forecast. We don't want it to rain before we've finished. Oh, right. Okay, 3 PM. We've got loads of time. But what we will do in the meantime, before we unload and sort out silos and relocating of things, we will crack on with this harvest. Alright, here we are at the very end of our oat harvest. Not very much from that very final bit, but still something, so that's really good. So we'll get that pipe out. Okay, what's going on here? Going so oddly slow, there we go. That was weird. Brilliant, so we get the rest of that in, and our total should be, well, it'll fit, yeah, no problem, but how much is the total? Just under 6,000 litres, which really doesn't sound like all that much. So if we're only getting 6,000 litres from an oat field, mind you it's smaller though, it is smaller. So maybe that's the difference. Well, I don't know then. I'm kind of uncertain of what to do. I will just park this up here though, so I know we'll need it soon. So I'm just get that closed. I don't know if it folds or not. No, it doesn't. Of course not. Right, there we go. We'll just leave that there. Thank you for your services today. Now we've got some nice straw to collect as well. But before we do that, just want to see how much have we got in here for. So we've got 4,000 litres of wheat and about, call it 6,000, so about 10,000 litres now. So if we put this in, it'll be full. It'll literally, oh, I thought we were, there we go. It'll literally be full. So, and it is quite dirty. I should have washed it. I don't think we have a jet wash or pressure washer or anything yet. So we should probably get one of them. But I'd like to wait until we have our final farm design. I mean, can't wait that long. We can always relocate the pressure washer as well. But I like what's going on here. I like that shed there. I like that shed there. I'd like to add another shed, maybe here where the chickens are. So before we dump that in, right, well, we absolutely can fit it. That is wild. I don't want to put more food in here. Oh good, there's only a little left. Oh brilliant, it should level out really nicely, that. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to take all of the chickens and sell them, but I'll remove all the eggs as well, put them to the side, sell them when they're best to sell, and the next time we do chickens it'll be much bigger than 150. I know that sounds like a lot, but not really a lot for chickens. However, I want my first main focus to actually be sheep now, as far as animals go. So what we're going to do with that, what I'd like to do, I mean eggs is a good one though, eggs should be really the first one, but the sheep I think take a bigger space, so I want to be more prepared. Oh, is that going to hit? No, perfect. Right, we'll take this opportunity then to show you anything in the no. So right, we'll look at silos as well actually. So if we go to the end, we'll see the mods. So this is what we have. I don't want to use this one because it's kind of cheating. It's just, yeah, it's cool, but it also is just seems out of place. This one we have, yeah. So I think there's about 2,000 litres free in there, but this is the one I wanted to add. Now, it might look familiar, and I think it is because it's the one that I used on Vintage before. That's exactly where it's from. So, but 75,000 litres would be more than enough. So we can sell this one, buy this one. We also have like this style, which could be interesting as well. Actually, that could be really interesting. Just one and done. Potato silo, that's cool. But we don't need that. That's a feed silo. Right, also another silo. So we'll look at them. We're not moving this one yet. What I wanted to look at though was animals, sheep. So I didn't really look into goats just yet, because I do quite like the idea of one of these. Maybe the white one again to match, or that one, depending on what we do with the other side. But it's big nevertheless. So if we did have it here, yeah, actually the brown's nice. If we had it here, I just want to see what trees we'd need to clear for it to fit. Right, so I'm sure, oh, that's dangerous. If we got rid of the right trees, we could fit it in here, and it would be good. But I want to get started on the sheep, because wool does take quite a while to produce. But again, I will still look into, before placing this today, because I think we need to clear some of these other trees first. Yeah. Also, chickens wise, to show you the chickens here. Chickens could fit actually right now. Maybe we ought to do that. No, the chickens being smaller are better to place later, because right, maybe I did find some. Let me have a quick look. Right, so I had a quick peek at everything, and no, unfortunately the other ones are not that great. Even though they were goats, there was one, they take the base game shed and use that for goats, but I don't really want to do that because it's so much more expensive, and here we get 300 of them. So I think this will be the focus. I just want to very quickly get the interactive zone markers on so that I can see what I'm doing instead of doing it in the dark. Okay, so it looks like the fence needs to be level as well, which makes sense, and that's probably what's the causing blocking issues here. Yeah, as you can see, it's not quite level, so if we did that, it would be better, which means, what does that mean? Means that we should put it about there if we end that field there as well. I know I've done this every episode, but I really I need to plan it out now, because I want to put sheep in here. I just can't figure out which trees need to go. Basically these 4 here, 5. Yeah, that should be good. And then as long as we have enough path, because we have to get through here, so as long as we can go, basically all the bloody trees have to go. Who am I joking? Maybe that's what we should do, is just clear trees. Right, now that we've got the harvest done, next thing we can do is clear some trees. So we'll get that all set up. Alright, so now that we're here, I do have a bit of a plan as what to do. So I'm going to clear all the trees closest to the road first. Basically these 4, 5, maybe 5 there, and then try and place the sheep shed. The reason I want to do it that way is because yeah, I think that's best to place it there. This field here with the canola in, I'd like to keep it as a crop, just a small crop next to the farm. It's just kind of nice, breaks it up a bit, doesn't give the monotony of just one big yard, which I think would be really good, actually would be better than yeah, the usual, you know, spread things out a bit. As for putting a path through, I haven't decided yet. The reason I'd like to is because, hello, oh, maybe it didn't cut fully. Right, I think so. Yeah, the reason oh, what's going on? There we go. Yeah, the reason I don't really think I need a part, well, the reason I would like one is to separate from the grass field to the other field, and then, oh, well, that was close. Sorry, mate. That was very close indeed. Right, so we can get them stripped. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not too fussed either way. The biggest thing is that I don't want to have to re-drill my... Oh, did I get all those bits? I don't want to have to re-drill the crop. So I've got that canola field, I've already done the drilling, it's all ready to go, it's finally got fertilized properly and all that, so I don't really want to ruin that. But I also don't really want to extend it out here, because we'll have a big field over there as well. So this can be for a slightly smaller field of something. And what that is, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Right, so I'm certain it was R and then B. Beauty. So I think we can take 2 at once at least, if not more. Should be able to take more, but... R and B. And I'm going to take these down here, out of the way, so that they don't interfere with anything. I think there can be trees in the animal enclosure, which is fine. I'll be able to get those out if need be, but I think just down here is alright. I think over here is absolutely fine for now, and then who knows, maybe this is where our firewood thing will go, and then we'll have it kind of connect, so I might still have a path in. It really depends, really depends, but what we'll do is we'll work on these 3 trees here. I'm sure I can take all 3 of these at once. We'll get them cut down, trimmed, and loaded over to that other area, and then we'll see about placing our sheep shed. Right, so at this point now, I'm almost certain that it has to be the fact that those trees there are in the way, perhaps, because nothing else really makes any sense. There's a small bit there that's fine, and then if you move over this way, it's not fine. Must be those trees. Because some of these productions, like this style of production, only take into consideration the building, not the surroundings, but like the fenced in area, I mean. So yeah, I think we'll have to go and get those ones done. So you know what, actually I think I will, because I want to get these sheep in. So I'm going to do a quick little session myself off camera. I'll get them lined up like I did the other ones there. That's a perfect position for them, just out of the way enough so that we can deal with them later on when we get a new firewood production underway. Possibly right in there actually, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'll clear some trees quickly off camera and then we can crack on. Alright, well there is the chaos of all those trees, but it is now clear, so there's nothing in the way with that direction that I had it facing that could possibly cause an issue. So in fact I'm just going to move this out of the way even more, because that is a lot of trees there. Yeah, so I'll stay back over here as well. Let's have a cheeky save though. Yeah, go on then. Keep interactive zone markers on so that we can see what we're doing. Animals, sheep, and we'll go for the brown. Not enough money. I don't believe you. Something's gone wrong. Let's try that again. There we go. Beautiful. Thank goodness for that. So now, do we want it quite close to the field, or I want it close to the road, because we don't have to go in. There's nothing on that side. Oh, there is a door there. What's that door for? Can't really get a good look in here. Oh, we can actually. Ah, so that's where we have to go in to feed. I thought we went in this way to feed. Oh, maybe it's both. Oh my. Well, we should really sort that out before we... Ah, okay, it is. So maybe that's more of a storage. Ah, so maybe we don't need another... Okay, so then if that's the case, we shouldn't have it straight on to the road. Or maybe we should. See, now I'm thinking maybe like that. Oh no, we're paying so much more for it. Right, there is a door there as well. No, there isn't. I can't quite tell. Maybe that does slide open. The one side definitely does, but I can't tell if the other side has a door or not. Well, I think we're just going to have to place it. We have saved. Here, we'll just go back again, ensuring it, because I do like to make certain of things like that. So we'll go to construction, go animals, sheep, we'll go for the brown one, and we'll place it with enough room so that we can go out that door. Even if it's onto the road, it's fine for how not busy it is. And then we'll leave a bit of space in between the field and the pasture itself. Let's try and line up with the like that. Good. So if it's about like there, at least we'll be able to get through. Have a small path there, and then like that. Let's do it. Look at that. Okay, looking good over here. There's a bit of a hill, but it follows nicely. Beautiful. We've got that. So this opens. Oh no, it doesn't. I must be missing something. Ah, wicked. Ah, and there's the wall. Okay, so that does not open. Ah, right. Did I put it too... No, that's perfect. That's not too close. We've got lots of room to come in here and get the wool. That is brilliant. And we do need water. So we could probably do it from this side or this side. Hopefully that side... Well, this side here... Actually, no, this is where the sheep will come eat. So this is absolutely where we feed. I don't know why there's two food triggers. Maybe because they're... Yeah, we can feed either side. And then we put the wool there. So it looks really, really good. Oh, I'm very pleased about how that's come together. And we can store bales in there as well. We don't need to... In fact, we could even put the bale storage out here if we wanted to. But we won't have that many bales with the baler we have. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Really good. And yeah, we've got variations of sheep. I think we'll start with ones that are producing, just because they're not that much more. And when we have a bit more money, of course, we will load this up with sheep. So I think we can probably remove the... Actually, we could put some sheep in now. Just going to remove interactive zones for a moment. But I will... Oh, there we go. If we wanted to get brand new ones, brand new, 60 of them, so we've got 300. I think we'll start with 50. So 50 brand new ones would be 11.5. 50 of them would be 27. That's a lot more. It's definitely more than double. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I think it would be alright to do these, but I want to wait till we have food. We don't have any food for them, so we do have to wait to drill in this as grass, although we have to wait now for the harvest, but we have time, and we've got grass kicking about. So maybe we can. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to get the sheep that quickly, or the sheep farm built at least, but yeah, if we can put the chickens in this area now. Yeah, see, maybe at the bottom of the hill. I know there's not enough money, but we'll get more from the firewood. We could put them up here as well, because we won't drive through there or anything, but we could kind of have this, yeah, animal area. Yeah, especially if we want to turn that into more grassy area. Because then we could put the chickens... Oh, that's a big hill though. That's big. Unless we do... Oh, I've thought of an idea. What if we were to put the chickens here, right on the edge? Right on the edge here, so that we have... we can still put a bit of a... don't know, do we want to carve that up, or do we want to combine that? Maybe we should combine this field. And yeah, because we don't need a lot. I mean, ideas are are sprouting out. Because what we could do is maybe put the chickens here and then drill this as grass in front of here and see how much we get from that. Yeah, because maybe all this here is enough area for sheep. Or maybe we can even wait for this to grow. I don't know. It's just we're not going to place anything here, are we? And then maybe this can remain a bigger field or have it combined as one field. Right, so we've got some ideas, some suggestions. In fact, let's have a look. I know I always tend to sort of wrap things up with an aerial view, but that's because I really do enjoy it. So one thing we've got done is this. We've got the oat harvested. That's all ready to go. Very good indeed. Over here we've got the chickens running out of food slowly but surely. 582, that's good, that's good. We want to get them placed sooner than later. We could even just sell that chicken coop and put in this one. Yeah, really could do that. You know, if we wanted to. Well, I would like to keep kind of an animal. That's a big area, but it is a lot of sheep. But we could put them here as well. So if we do a bit of tree cutting there, we could put them right on this corner. And then that would be kind of its own little yard as well. This would be a bit tight, I think. Yeah, for getting sheep in and all that. So we'll leave that area open. And then this area here could be for the chickens. Because if we can keep them out of the way but still doing their thing, because I think we'll have a small yard there where we have to go inside there to get the eggs. No, on the side. But we still have to get in there, so having it in part of this yard would be alright. Maybe like that. I don't know. We'll see. But this is not very flat, so I would like to put grass in, and then maybe in this very small section here we can put our firewood processing just right there. Yep, just out of the way enough. Like this path will come down even if it's in this section, like there against this tree, you know. Or we could even, actually what would be kind of nice, and I know this is survival so you don't really want to waste any money, but for £100 we could put a very small I know that's the same that I have there, but I wanted to put some sort of small decorative building, I guess. Inexpensive, cheap. Where are those sheds? There used to be small yeah, here we go, like these. One of these. Because then I could even store it in there as well if these open. Oh, purely decorative. Well, that's fine. That would be alright too. I don't know, I just want to utilize the space a bit more than just having the production there. Anyways, this is where we are. This is what I wanted to focus on. We've got the sheep enclosure. We don't have the sheep yet because I want to have them have food first. But it is July, so we've got loads of time to make some grass. I think the way that this is all laid out now is really nice. I'm very tempted now to combine these two fields once we harvest both and have it as one big field. Maybe curve it a bit nicer over here in the yard, curve it around so that we can yeah, sort of have an easier time harvesting and drilling and all, and then over here have a small area for grass for the sheep. And if we do have chickens, we can put them up there, and that area can be a nice big field as well. So it's really coming together nicely. Yeah, I'm really pleased. So if we have two big fields and then grass there, oh, it'll be nice. Very exciting stuff. Please do let me know if you have any suggestions of how you'd like to see it go out from here. Yes, I know that the sheep pasture there was maybe a bit of an impulsive buy, but I've done it nonetheless, and it'll be really good for the farm once we get the sheep in. We can go around and cut the grass, but it's not great grass, but it is something. So maybe we can get them started that way, but we'll see. And should we buy baby sheep? Should we buy adult sheep? What should we do? We will see in the future. But that does do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, a cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel, and it is greatly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.